Welcome back to another episode of the Brotherhood Ballad. It's a long-awaited return for another episode from us. We are doing it in a special location today. I'm taking Justin to the airport so we can go home tomorrow, and we're getting an episode for you to listen to in the next few days.
Yeah, it's always fun to do the podcast in a new location, so this is the first time for the Brotherhood Ballad.
Absolutely. Well, just to kick things off, for Justin's dad, we got some true crime on in the background. Shout out Forensic Files. But how you feeling?
I'm feeling great, dude. We had Chili's tonight. It was gas.
Tell the audience what you had for dinner.
The ultimate Cajun pasta, chicken, shrimp. It's good pasta, and we got chips and skillet.
Yeah,
beef skillet queso.
Yeah, beef skillet queso. Would you recommend Chili's to the audience?
Definitely go to Chili's. The chips and salsa is worth it.
Yeah, because it comes for free with your meal, so yeah, it's definitely worth it.
Oh yeah. We didn't get a Pizookie, but
maybe next time.
It's on the list.
Yeah, it's on the list of something we'll have to do. What are you? I got the Chipotle chicken Tex-Mex bowl. It had rice, lettuce, grilled chicken, corn, guac. Typical ingredients that come in a dish like that. It was definitely solid. I'd have to go again, but overall, I'd prefer a good nice cut steak or a piece of deer, even some elk meat. But yeah, Chili's is always a good spot to be at.
Yeah.
We're not like any of those TikTok weirdos that get the triple dipper. Ugh. But how you feeling? What's your current thoughts on the status and the standings in the NBA? What are you feeling like before the playoffs start and stuff? There's only a few weeks left in the regular season.
Obviously, the two teams have separated themselves, the Celtics and the Thunder.
Mm-hmm. Even the Cavs, too, are starting to pull away a bit.
Yeah. I mean, they had a really good start to the season, but I think they've slowed down a little. Yeah, because I think it's Celtics-Thunders would be an all-time finals.
Yeah, the Thunder team right now they're young, but they're good.
They remind me of the Thunder that played the Heat. The Heat were already...
With, LeBron. Kevin Durant and stuff and Russell. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean... They got a lot of good talent. They're definitely still developing, and with the hell of the GM they have and all those picks they have.
Sam Presti.
Yeah, what a hell of a GM getting them all these picks, and look what it's done. I mean, right now with the MVP debate being so tight, it's I think it's correct, but the MVP race this year is the closest and hardest it's been to decide statistically of all time, just because of how close SGA and Jokic are in terms of what they're doing for their team, but based off of what we know and the unwritten rules of the MVP, it's probably going to go to the team that is the player of the team that is winning the most, and right now that's Oklahoma City.
Yeah, SGA has been favored for a while. I think Jokic he's going to be looked back on in this generation as one of the best, because he should have won 3 in a row, but Embiid got that third one,
which was
that was BS.
Giannis should also have won 3 in a row.
Yeah. Giannis and Jokic they're the faces of this generation, but I think some people are coming for them. Cooper Flagg, he's going to be like that. And Wemby, they're going to be like the face of the league.
And Luka,
he's up there, yeah.
So, I don't know if we ever had the chance to talk about it, but how do you feel about everything that went down between Dallas and LA?
One of the worst trades of all time for the Mavericks. The worst trade ever.
Do you think that trade would have been worse than CP3 going to LA? In terms of what it would have done to the NBA?
Ooh.
Because at the time, the league owned the Hornets.
CP3 and Kobe. They probably would have won a ring.
More than one.
Luka, LeBron are probably going to win what?
They
got to win at least one. If not, that would be a failure.
I'd say give it a year. I don't think they'll win this year.
But next year they could.
Give them
if Paul George is on a veteran minimum.
Yeah, Paul George should come off the bench.
Because the reason why he's doing so horrible is because he's making so much money. If he was like Torrey Craig and getting a minimum contract, nobody's going to expect anything of him.
Too bad he's worried about that dumbass podcast that does nothing. He has more podcast minutes than points.
He's really fallen off, but that's what happens.
Yeah.
And I think we're just expecting too much of these older superstars.
Kawhi needs to retire.
Brady and LeBron have messed everybody up.
Yeah.
And Kawhi, yeah. He's probably 33, and he's an old 33.
Do you think his career would have been different if he didn't fake that injury in San Antonio? I don't
And
know
then he
why.
got hurt.
Yeah, and then he actually got hurt.
How's that with Julian?
Karma's a bitch.
Load management. He started
Yeah.
it.
So, what do you think about the play-in teams right now in both conferences? Do you think the play-in teams have any
No.
hope? No. Even the Kings light the beam. Zach LaVine
I see
in the
that
playoffs.
West an upset in the West more than the East. Celtics and Cavs have it locked down, 100%.
Yeah, let's take a look here at the standings in terms of
I really like the
play-in
Pistons
teams.
though.
The bad boy Pistons are back. That fight they had the other
They
night.
could have an upset. Isaiah Stewart, I've seen more punches from him than points.
Isaiah Stewart's him though. If we look at
I really like that matchup between the Pistons and the Bucks.
Yeah, so right now in the East, the play-in teams as it stands as of right now are the Magic, Hawks, Heat, and Bulls. We all know the Bulls are a bunch of wannabes. I don't know when the Bulls are going to decide to fire Billy Donovan, but it's been long in the making. Spoelstra and the Heat are sitting at the 9 seed. I mean, if the Heat can come around for a 7-game series, Tyler Hero's...
He's good, but they lost Jimmy for no reason.
Yeah, well, Jimmy
and
hated
Pat Riley
Miami.
have just big egos.
Yeah. Two egos clashing together.
Atlanta's not doing anything.
The
Orlando
Hawks-
can't play offense.
The Hawks have the second youngest team in the league. I wouldn't expect much. And then the Magic...
They're not doing anything against the Celtics. They would destroy them.
yeah, that'd be...
Sweet.
Bring out
We'd have
the-
Baylor Schreiman dropping 30.
Bring out those sweeps. In the West, we have the Clippers, Grizzlies, Mavericks, and Kings.
Nuggets Warriors would be a heck of a first round series. And Lakers T-Wolves.
That might be bad for LA if they have to play the T-Wolves off rip Anthony Edwards.
They beat the Nuggets last year. That was insane.
That was...
NFL draft.
Um,
Who do you like going in the top 4?
in the draft,
I'll give you mine after.
Abdul Carter.
First?
This is in no particular order.
Oh, in order. 1 through 4.
Ward 1. 2 is going to the...
Browns. Shador?
Mark it. If Shador Sanders gets drafted number 2, it'll be the worst draft pick of all time at 1 or 2. Or in the top 5. It'll be worse than Jamarcus Russell not watching film. It'll be worse than Johnny Manziel off coke. Shador Sanders will not be a good draft pick. But yeah, sure, 2. 3 is...
Travis Hunter. And
to the
4,
Giants?
Abdul Carter.
And Abdul Carter to what? The Patriots? Right?
Got that. Lock it in. Yeah.
You think?
Mm-hmm.
I could see the Patriots going after Travis Hunter.
Who would the Giants get?
Abdul Carter. Make
They
their-
do like defense. Travis Hunter and him and Drake May.
Yeah.
That could be deadly. I want him to go there, but I don't know if he might go 3. 5, Mason Graham to the Jaguars.
Yeah.
T-Mac, my favorite landing spots, Chargers. Him and Herbert would light it up.
Tampa?
Tampa with Baker. Who's in Seattle? Is it not Geno? Or did
It's
they
not
get
Gino
somebody?
anymore. It's Sam Darnold. He got signed on
Sam
a huge
Darnold?
contract from his season in Minneapolis.
I don't like him.
And DK's gone, and Tyler Lockett's gone. They
T-Mac
have
would be
Jackson
like a
Smith
number 1,
and Jigba
or
left.
number 2.
Yeah, he'd be a 2.
I mean, if he ended up in Green Bay, that'd be huge. But
Nah,
know
I
you
don't want
like
that.
In Pittsburgh, shout out Willie Pete. That'd be huge.
Yeah. Even though, what did you say that one night? At Pittsburgh?
Yeah, it's still sad. I'm not a Cardinals fan because of that.